Now let us go over the important terminologies in LPP. The first one is decision variables. As the name suggests, these are the variables about which we have to take the decision. So if we recollect the sample scenario of bicycles and tricycles which we just saw, the decision to be taken there is regarding the number of bicycles and tricycles, isn't it? So therefore, number of bicycles and tricycles are our decision variables. Now we just name them, that is, let us call number of bicycles as X and number of tricycles as Y. Then moving on, we have objective function. If you see, the whole problem relates with maximizing the profit. That is our final aim. So profit is the objective function for this particular problem. Okay. In some other problem it might be cost or time and so on. Okay. But for this sample scenario it is profit. Let us call profit as say Z. So let us allocate a symbol for that. Then we have constraints. Okay. What is the meaning of constraint? It means that there is a restriction or some limitation on something. You see that in all real life situations we often have constraints on most of the parameters, like our space is restricted, the time is restricted, money is restricted, labor is restricted and so on. So in this problem, it is the time of machines A and B which is restricted, because we can't use the machines for whatever time we want. That has to be within the stated limits. So therefore here in this problem we have the time constraint. Then next we have feasible solution and feasible region. Okay. What does feasible solution mean? It means that the values of our decision variables which satisfy the given constraints. That means the values of X and Y which are within the constraints or within the stated restrictions is called as a feasible solution. And the set of all such feasible solutions is called as feasible region. And lastly, we have optimal solution. And by optimal solution, what we mean is, among the feasible solutions that are available to us, or that means in the feasible region, what is the best feasible solution? That means the one which gives us the maximum profit. That means which optimizes the given objective function. Right? So this is where we have to now find out that what is the best possible decision about the number of bicycles and tricycles to be manufactured so that we get the maximum profit. Okay, so this is what we will use. Now to solve the LPP there are two important steps. First one is called as the formulation of LPP and second is the solution. By formulation, what it means is the given word problem has to be translated in the precise mathematical format, and for which we take help of the terminologies that we just learned, that is decision variables, constraints, objective function and so on. And having stated the problem in a mathematical way, that is formulation, then we proceed to solve that problem. That is the second step of solution. Now within that also there are two methods or two approaches by which we can solve the problem graphically, and we will be learning them as we move ahead on this.